Ness, right? I just watched Shaymin play earlier. I know what Shaymin plays. It is Ness. Yes, I do remember correctly. I'm not losing my mind. The goldfish brain wins out again. Haha. All right, Ness versus Chrom. I'm telling you, for being a Ness player, I have got crazy respect for Shaymin getting this far in bracket against this many sorties. I mean, sorties is the last thing I feel like you want to deal with when you're playing Ness, and Shaymin must have just been fighting them all day and doing it well. Look at that, and that's how. Using that platform as a staging ground to get those PK fires off and pressure Shamoo without having to move into his space, which is exactly what needs to happen here. Ness, not exactly known as a zoning character, but in a matchup like this, you kind of need to zone just a little bit. And you're seeing so many PK fire hits here. That double jump back air. The thing is, too, that PK fire, on top of the damage, it's conditioning. It's conditioning Shamoo to not want to move out, to be able to stay in and not have to deal with that tool. Oh, that parry, though, on the back air is a huge opportunity for Shamoo. Not huge enough, though. Shaymin up airs back onto the stage. They are still comfortably in control of the pace of this match for now, but every time they have to full hop and double jump like that to get out of a bad situation, that control slips a little bit. That grab, though, is huge. Oh, the last hit of Shamoo's up B, though. Shaymin in a rough spot here. Shamoo just has so much control over the ground in this match. Oh, there's just no space for Shaymin to get in to find something to kill with. As I say that, oh, the down tilt sent Shamoo out way too far, though. The forward air catching Shamoo recovering high, though, means Shaymin does get the first stock, and now they get a chance to try to rack up some extra credit. Just using the PK fire as the zone on their way back from the ledge for that extra bit of percent. It's only 18, but it still gets them, again, it conditions them to stand a little bit closer, a little bit into where your faster startup Nair and, you know, short hop aerials are much more of a threat. Because if Chrom has to get in point blank, Ness's aerials, I believe, are going to come out first. And the last thing you want is to be Chrom and stuck in Ness combos. Because Ness can keep a Chrom going for quite a while, but only if Shaymin can get back to the stage. They're able to make it back with the dash attack, but forward air going to send them right back out. Just, this is probably where the end of the set is going to happen. It's just a matter of how many times can Shaymin force Chrom. Oh, going to get grabbed into the up throw at that percentage, yeah. Even a character like Chrom has a kill throw at 191. Oh, second up air. There was what felt like a moment of hesitation. Wasn't sure what was going to combo from that hit, but that gave Shamoo just enough time. Yo-Yo is not going to protect the ledge. Instead, it's Shaymin's stock getting snapped away because of the Chromicide there, which wasn't even a Chromicide because Shamoo snapped ledge. That's a... I was going to make a different pun for Homicide in Chrom, but then I realized that's just also Chromicide, so that didn't really work. Oh, stuck off stage at PK Fire. Keeping Shamoo on the ledge, but not really doing a whole lot as far as advancing the game state. Wasn't a lot of percentage, wasn't a lot, didn't set up for a bigger hit. Dash attack this time from Ness going to kill. And we've got a one stock 0-0. We've had so many of these today. This competition has been so close. We've had so many last stock 0% to 0% games. That's how you know you've got, some good Smash going. Shaymin so patient, using the shields, the rolls to try to get back into center stage, back into neutral. Shamoo, on the other hand, throwing that sword around left and right, just catching nothing but air at the moment. But with frame data like that, Ness's short arms, you can afford to do that. And if anything, you should be. Shaymin really holding to the shield. Again, same as before, like we talked about earlier with, I believe, Shaymin versus CT Thunder. Totally okay with holding shield. Just don't, like, grab me if you must. I just don't want to get forward tilted. I just don't want to get forward smashed. And Shaymin is 100% okay with that, but drop shield a little bit early. Jab to back air, though, still not quite going to kill. But being on ledge, oh, it's a rough place to be. PK Magnet over to the platform. Just goes in for the forward air to the grab. That was a risky option there. The yo-yo doesn't actually kill. Going for the back throw across the stage is not quite enough to kill. But the yo-yo catches the roll through, and Shaymin able to pull away with game 1. And just Shaymin just weaving in and out of these sword characters today. The spacing that has to be done. And believe me, the execution of burden there in the spacing game is on you when you're playing Ness in this matchup. You're the one that needs to find the way in, because Chrom can just throw out relatively safe aerials, relatively safe tilts, and not give you a whole lot of window to punish. Like, yeah, it can be done. There are frames, you know, where Ness could slip in if he's in exactly the right position. If Shaymin can find themselves in exactly the right position, yeah. But you have to be spaced perfectly. You have to be timing perfectly. The overlay at the top hasn't been updated. Hasn't it? Shaymin's using a different tag from their Smash.gg if that's what you're looking at. Oh, the forward smash not going to land. Shaymin able to air dodge back. Big PK fire there, just setting up a little bit extra damage. Those platforms have been treating Shaymin very well as just safe platforms to just chuck PK fire off of when Shamoo is standing at exactly that specific spacing, which, given the way that the ranges work out here, is kind of where Shamoo wants to be otherwise in that position, but just means there's another tool you got to worry about. And now Shaymin trying to find something on this ledge here, but up smash not going to hit. Still though, I think you get past the tools that kill on ledge with Ness, and you're still pretty likely to get dash attacked from the other side, get sent right back off onto a ledge situation on the other side of the stage. This time though, Shamoo not quite off, gonna get caught out on the jump though. Shaymin just has every option on lock. Another forward air, gonna stop Shamoo's recovery there. Really didn't have any other options. And now, 105%. Wait, Shaymin actually went out and just stopped Chrom's up B on the way up. Said, no, I'm not even going to wait for you to land and go for ledge here. I'm just going to throw it out there and catch you on the way up. And look at that percentage racking up. Shaymin looking fierce right now. Shamoo trying to do what he can here in this juggle situation, but just not enough forward tilt. Going to catch the roll. Shamoo able to get the stock, and at 80% though, it's rough spot to be. PK Flash just covering some extra airspace there. Even the up B out of shield, because Ness is so floaty, was just on the tip of it. Shaymin able to just fade out, get back into neutral, and look at this. Now that Shaymin's got a comfortable 100% plus lead, was relatively capable of just not pressing for, or comfortable with not pressing forward. Yo-Yo once again, no hit, but does set up the grab. Shamoo getting caught in shield on those down smashes on ledge, and that back throw, man, that'll end you. Shaymin's air dodge ain't gonna get caught though. Shamoo's got such a long way back in this game. Can they pull it off? Going way out to get every hit they can, trying to find the spike, but the timing just wasn't quite there. And now Shamoo once again just holding on to every inch of stage space. No, actually getting aggressive, trying to go in. Walling out with the projectiles. Shamoo this time recognizing that spacing specifically in regards to the platform. Shield was there for PK fire. Oh, and this time, oh man, Shamoo, okay, maybe has found the answer here. And yes, this will be best of 5 in gold. To tech chase with the PK fire just to get that extra bit of damage. Not going to let you upbeat back onto the ledge that easily. PK Thunder may not be a lot of damage, but it is at least going to mess up your rhythm just a little bit. Oh, PK Thunder high back to the stage to deal with that situation, and the back throw isn't quite going to kill Shamoo, but the magnet hover out into the double jump up air is going to take that stock for game 2. Shaymin now up 2-0 in the set, and I'm telling you, if Shaymin can play that way into Desai's Roy as well, that could be, we could see that reverse sweep happen, but out of grand finals. But Shaymin still got one more game to win here, and then 6 solid games worth of wins if they want to take that grand finals. That said, Shamoo down but not out. Still absolutely capable of pulling this reverse sweep here. Just needs to find a lock on exactly how Shaymin is moving. And I missed the stage, but I feel like we're going to a different stage, right? I don't think we're going back to PS2 again. I could be wrong. I missed the stage selection. Where are we? We are back to PS2 again. All right, but Shamoo getting a little bit more comfortable here with Shaymin's movement, and that might just be enough. That PK fire, though, from that specific platform, that specific safing, it's always on the same side, too. It's one of those things, like, you can start to look at even as a habit. It's not something Shamoo or Shaymin thinks about, it seems like, on the left side as much. Another PK fire, that spacing, that exact diagonal angle is just causing Shamoo so much grief this game. Those are the things that stages can do for you. You know, you can get caught up, oh, just PK fire into runoff Nair takes the stock. Nearly 0 to death. But now Shaymin's got to get back to the ledge, which against Chrom is no easy feat. The Magnet Hover able to find a way in at least. 14% now. Shaymin once again back out on the ledge. Another Magnet Hover in. Another solid couple of aerials. Shaymin just not able to find a way to reset into neutral. Needs to just be aggressive and push up as much stage space once they finally do get their turn. But then, you know, there's only Ness only true combos so much, and then Shamoo gets that shield back out, finds a retaliation, and Shaymin's right back out on the ledge. But since Shaymin isn't dying for it yet, that just means that Shamoo is taking more and more damage with each iteration of this cycle. Shamoo stopping just short of that PK fire angle this time, finds a punish off of it. Isn't able to find the stock, but at least preventing that extra damage from getting racked up, and that up tilt getting awful close to killing right now. Ooh. Up B, Aether able to make it back in spite of the yo-yo. Shaymin just throwing the dash attack on shield there, knowing that Shamoo probably a little worried about the grab at this point, because a good back throw will probably kill Soft Spot Bear. Just, man, Shaymin just comfortable with pixels sometimes. Dash attack on a trade with forward tilt. Stocks converted on both sides, but Shaymin still a full stock down, and I'm sorry, Shamoo still a full stock down, and Shaymin looking so strong on this last stock here. A little too slow to find that punish, but back air still safe on shield. Pretty solid damage on shield too. Shamoo running under, no longer waiting and trying to wait at that spacing. Just get me out of that range and get me under that platform where I can shark this character. And look at that damage racking up now. Shamoo doing exactly that and just piling on hit after hit here. This time swinging through the PK fire. We're just, the boxing that's happening right now. Both players trying to call out options, coming up with nothing but air, but never more than 3 or 4 inches from each other. Shamoo with the forward tilt, got to take the stock. This is doable. It seems like Shamoo finally has a lock on what he needs to do here, but he needs to play it out pretty perfectly. 86%, there's a lot that could go wrong. If Shamoo gets stuck out on that ledge again, there could be some trouble. Shaymin went so high there, but found the spike to protect himself. That could have been a game-losing position for Shaymin there, but instead got out of it and got a solid bit of percentage to boot. Now, Shamoo on the back foot here at that percentage. Dash attack going to kill. No freeze frame. Just right off the top, and that's it. Shaymin takes it 3-0 and goes on to grand finals against Desai.